Hello guys, we study acid base concept according to scientists. In previous video, we study Orioles concept of acid and base. And next, number second, Bronsted-Lowry concept of acid and base. According to this theory, those substances which donate protons is called acids, and those substances which accept proton is called base. For example, Ha react with B to form A minus cation, anion plus BH cation. In this reaction, Ha act as proton donor, so it is acid, and B act as acceptor of proton, so it is act as basic in nature. Acids react with base to form anion species. These species are called conjugate base, because when acid donate protons to form a anion species, this species accept proton, so act as base and formed by acid, so it is called conjugate base. Next, similarly, B base convert into B positive H. It means B cation. In these conditions, B cations act as BH cation act as proton donor. So this is conjugate acid. For example, when acid HCl react with H2O water to form chloride ion and H3O plus hydronium ion. HCl is acid and proton donor, and water act as proton acceptor, so it is act as base, and HCl formed by chloride ion, so it is conjugate base, and water forms conjugate acid. Similarly, when we react water H2O, when water react with ammonia NH3 to form OH ion, hydroxyl ion, and ammonium ion NH4 plus. H2O donate protons, so it is act as acid, and ammonia act as acceptor of proton and form ammonium ion, so it act as base, and OH ion is conjugate base, and ammonia is conjugate acid. So Bronsted-Lowry concept of acid and base, proton donor species is called acid and proton acceptor species is called base. But this theory does not explain the acidic or basic nature of carbon dioxide, CO2, SO2, sulfur dioxide, boron trifluoride, etc. So this compound is limitations of this theory. Next, Lewis concept of acid and base. According to this theory, those substances or compounds which accept electron pairs or deficiency of electrons or cations are called acids. For example, cations like potassium, magnesium, sodium, hydrogen ion, and the acceptor of electrons like boron trifluoride, aluminum trichloride, etc. are Lewis acids. It means electron deficient means cation and electron acceptors act as Lewis acid. And Lewis base, those substances which donate electron pair or electron rich compounds is called Lewis base. For example, Lewis base, for example, electron rich H2O, 2 lone pairs, ammonia, NH3, 1 lone pair. Similarly, halides, for example, fluoride, chloride, bromide, iodide, etc. and CO3, carbonate, nitrate, sulfate, etc. act as Lewis base. It means electron rich water, ammonia or halogens or carbonate, nitrate, sulfate are called Lewis base. When the Lewis acid and base react to each other to form a neutral salt, this neutral salt have coordination bond. For example, boron trifluoride react with ammonia to form coordinate compounds. This arrow denote coordinate bonds. It means Lewis boron trifluoride act as acceptor of lone pair, so it is act as Lewis acid, and ammonia is act as donor of lone pair, so it is act as Lewis base. Next property, chemical properties of acid and bases. Some acid base properties we studied in previous points, like number first, litmus test. Acid convert blue litmus into red. It means ABR. And next, base convert red litmus into blue. BRB. Acid sour in taste and base bitter in taste. Next, number first, we study chemical properties of acid and base. What happens when acid and base react to each other? It means reaction of acid and base with metals. Acid and base react with metal to form metallic salt and evolve a gas. This gas burn with pop sound. So this is gas. This gas is hydrogen gas. For example, acid or base react with metals to form metallic salt and evolve hydrogen gas. This gas burn with a pop sound. For example, acid like H2SO4 sulfuric acid react with metal zinc to form ZnSO4 zinc sulfate and hydrogen gas. Next, base react with metals. Base like sodium hydroxide react with zinc to form metallic salt sodium zincate Na2ZnO2 plus hydrogen gas. This gas burned with a pop sound. It means acid and base react with metal to form metallic salt and hydrogen gas. These reasons we does not store food items in metal. Next properties, metal carbonate or metal hydrogen carbonate react with acid. Yes, next chemical properties, metal carbonate and metal hydrogen carbonate react with acid. Metal carbonate, for example, sodium carbonate. Metal carbonate react with acids like HCl to form metallic salt, NaCl, water, H2O and CO2 carbon dioxide gas. Next, metal hydrogen carbonate, sodium hydrogen carbonate react with acid HCl to form metallic salt, sodium chloride, water and carbon dioxide gas. It means metal carbonate and metal hydrogen carbonate react with acid to form metallic salt, water and carbon dioxide gas. Yes. Next properties, number third is metallic oxides react with acid. Metallic oxides react with acid to form salt. For example, metallic oxides, copper oxide react with HCl acid to form copper chloride plus water H2O. It means metallic oxides react with acid to form metallic salt and water. HCl is acidic in nature. Copper chloride act as salt, means neutral. So these reactions denote copper oxide react as base. Means metallic oxides basic in nature. This reaction denote metallic oxide basic in nature because metallic oxides react with acid to form neutral compound salt. This type of reaction is called neutralization reactions. So we conclude metallic oxides basic in nature. Copper chloride is a salt. Next properties for non-metallic oxides react with base. Similarly, non-metallic oxides react with base to form salt and water. For example, non-metallic oxide, carbon dioxide, and base like calcium hydroxide, COS twice, react to each other to form calcium carbonate, metallic salt. Calcium carbonate is basic in nature. It means, and calcium carbonate is salt in nature. It means this reaction denote non-metallic oxides, carbon dioxide, act as acids. So this reaction denote non-metallic oxides acidic in nature. Next, fifth reactions, fifth properties. Common properties of acid and base. When we dissolve some amount of acids in distilled water and some amount of base dissolved in other distilled water container. First of all, distilled water does not conduct electricity. Why? Because electricity conducted in metals by electrons and electricity conduct in liquid by the presence of ions like cation and anions. Distilled water does not have any ions, so distilled water does not conduct electricity. When we some amount of acids dissolve in distilled water, then distilled water conduct electricity due to presence of H plus hydrogen ions. Similarly, when we dissolve some amount of base in distilled water, they conduct electricity due to presence of hydronium OH ions, means anions. It means this properties is similar of acid and base solution due to presence of cation and anion in a solution, they conduct electricity.